Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learning with Sangeeta. And in my last video, I have discussed about what is Python, what are the uses of Python, what is variable, and what are the rules for using or for creating any variable name. Okay. So, but in this video, I'm going to elaborate or I'm going to explain all the questions which are in my document or in my file. So, I will explain all the questions one after another. Okay. So it is my first question that the what among all the variables, what is the legal variable? Okay. So first one is the my var equal to jan, means it is legal because the first character is first character is the alphabet, so it is legal. And next one is the my underscore var equal to jan. It is also legal. Why? Because we can use underscore as a first character, or we can use underscore in mid or any position while creating any variable name. And the third one is the underscore my underscore var, so it is also correct. And my var equal to John, it is also correct. My var equal to John, it is also correct. So these are the my var 2 equal to John, this is also correct. Okay. So in last statement, I wrote here, I have written here 2 is in the last position of the variable name. So we cannot use any digit as a first character, but we can use any digit in mid or at the end of the variable name. Then the for question number 1, which is not a legal variable name. So here my minus var equal to 20. So this is not a legal variable name because we cannot use any operator, any special operator or any operator like arithmetic operator, plus, minus, multiplication, division, we cannot use while creating any variable name. So for that, this is illegal or this is not a legal variable name. And second one is the my underscore var equal to 20. So it is legal because we use here underscore. So you can use underscore as your first character, or you can use the underscore at the mid of the variable name. Then my var equal 20, it is also legal, and underscore my var equal 20, it is also legal because you know that you can use underscore as a first character. Okay. And then move to next question. This is the many values to multiple variables. These are the questions based on the variables. So next one is the many values to multiple variables, means you have so many variables and you have also so many values. So how do I write the program, means how do I write the code in one statement, means I have to write all the variable name as well as I have to write all the values. So in one statement I have to write the code. So in this statement I write here x comma y comma z. Okay, if you have multiple variables, so you can write or you can separate the all the variable name as comma, and then equal orange comma banana comma cherry, because orange, banana and cherry, these are the string type value, so we have to use single quote or double quote while creating any variable or um, while creating any value. So we have to use single quote or double quote as a string, and all the items or all the items are separated by comma. So this is the multiple values, means here multiple values are orange, banana, cherry, and the multiple variables are x, y, z. So you can use or you can write in one statement, means you have to add multiple values with multiple variables. So this is the program. You can try this program, or if you find any difficulties, so comment in the comment box. So one value to multiple variable, then move to the one value. So first one is the many values to multiple variables, but second one is the one value to multiple variables. One value means we have only one value and we have to use that value among all the variables. So here my x equal to y equal to z equal to orange, means here I have three variables. Three variables means x, y and z, and the value is the orange. So and here you can see here this is the equal operator, and this equal operator is also known as the assignment operator. I have already told or explained in my last videos that equal operator is also known as the assignment operator. And assignment operator always works from right to left. So the value of orange first will assign to z, then now the value of z is orange, so then the value of z will assign to y, now the value of y is orange, then it will assign to x. So in this process, so the value of x, y, z are orange. So three variable and three variable contain or hold the same value. So it is the one value to multiple variables. You can also practice it. Then output multiple variables separated by comma. If you have multiple variables and you have to write only one print, you don't need to print so many times. You have to print in one line and you can get the result. So here I have three variables. This one is the Python, x, and it contains the value y. The another is y. It contains the value g. Is, and this is the z, and always awesome. Okay, so three values and three variables here, and if I have to print the value, so then I have to write print, and print is the function. Print is the function, so you have to write print like this. So print x comma y comma z means when we have to get the result, so we use this variable name without any double quote or single quote. Always write your variable name without any double quote or single quote. Next, you can also use plus operator to output multiple variables. Means if there is Python means the string type value, string means collection of character. So x holds the value Python and y is and z is awesome. So if I write here print x plus y plus z, then we get the result that Python is awesome. Okay. So when we combine a string, plus operator works to combine the string. So plus operator here works as a concatenation. Concatenation means you have to join all the values. So this is the plus operator we can use as for concatenation. Next, when we write here x equal to 5 and y equal to John, so x is which type of value? X is the integer type of value and y is the string type value. When I write here print x plus y, then it throws error because we cannot add any number to any string. So it throws the error. If I write here x equal to 5, y equal to Jen and print xy, I have to only print out the value of x and y. But in my last program, in my previous program, here is the x plus y. Means here the program in this program we add 5 with Jan. It is not possible because we cannot add any string to integer. But in this example, when I write here x equal to 5, y equal to John, print xy, so it is possible because only we have to get the output. We do nothing else. Then what is expression? Expression is the combined values and variable and operator. Expression means it is the combination of values, variables and operators. So for example, y equal to x plus y. So here the variable are x and y and 17 is the value. 17 is the value and here is the operator. Assignment operator is also here and plus operator or arithmetic. Plus operator is also known as the arithmetic operator. So this is the expression, means it is the combination of variable values and operators. So here you see that this is the variable, there x and y and 17 is the value and y equal is the operator. So this is all about variable and all the questions regarding variable. Then move to the data type. What are the data types? So data types means the types of data you need. Okay, the type of data you want to store in a variable. So this is called as a data type. Just for example, I say that when we go to office or when our children go to the school, then they have they take a lunchbox with them. So so here the lunchbox, I will say that the lunchbox is the container because it holds the food. Okay. So in this case, like lunchbox, here we can use variable. Variable means it is also a container and which holds some value. So variable is similar to lunchbox because lunchbox also contain value means food, and variable also is a container which stores the value or which contain the value. And when we say that when we go to the school or office, we have some food, maybe it either it may be junk food, it may be healthy food. So which type of food is in your lunch box is the data type. Means which type of data you want to store in a variable, this is called as the data type. So this is the this is the difference between what is variable and what is data type. Data type means what type of data you want to store in your variable. Like what type of food you want to take in your lunchbox. So this is the data type. So there are so many data types in Python or in language C like C, C++. So let's move to the data type. So these are the data types means integer. Integer means all the numbers. All the number are positive number, positive or negative or zero. These are the integer value. And the data type is also float. Float means it may be the variable contains float type of data means decimal type value. Then it may be string or it may be boolean means it store the value true or false. It may be list, tuple, dictionary, set. So these are the data types which I have to discuss one by one. So this is all about variable, rules for variable, for creating any variable, and some questions are there to discuss what is the legal way to create any variable name. So this is all about variable and data types, and in my next video I will move to data types one after one another. I will discuss all the topics. So this is my all the things which I have explained. If you have any doubt, anything, so please comment in a comment box, and thank you so much for watching my video.